Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me. This is GGF bringing you episode 50, the big 50 of Let's Try Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous. Just adjusting my mic here, hopefully getting it right. And hopefully you guys are doing well and ready to check out yet more of this awesome game. We're at the Defender's Heart. And we just did a heck of a lot of business with Joran, and now we're going to head in and see what's what. We're going to pick it up here, and yeah, let's wait, where am I? Let's get everybody together, which is me and Magdalar. Oh, he's already there. He's chilling. Magdalar the Killer. Awesome party member. Toughest horse I've ever seen in my life. No cap. He's got more hit points than me. Crazy. Alright, so let's go in and see what's what. Old friends catching up here. The Defender's Heart greets you with unexpected liveliness. Beyond the walls of the tavern, the once bustling and festive city lies in ruins. But somehow none of that can be felt within these walls. The people in the room are talking, laughing, raising toast, even softly singing. It doesn't look like typical tavern revelry, but nor is it the grim vigilance of recent days. Sela waves to you. She is sitting at a table with the trio you met previously. The knight, the half-elf, and the red-headed halfling. Elzarian, come! Let me properly introduce you to Elan, Janna, and Curl, the fearless warriors of the League of the Inspiring Card. Sela pushes a mug of beer toward you and speaks softly. It was me who convinced Irabeth to use what Janna, Curl, and Elan found for a little party. If you look out the window, you might think the end times have come and the abyss has devoured us all. I thought some simple pleasures, good food and good company, could help us keep the gloom at bay. Sela looks at you hesitantly as if trying to gauge your reaction. Yeah, I understand. We need to continue living and fighting, however hard that may be, even amidst the chaos that has befallen the city. Elan of the Houndhearts, allow me to declare my support for Sela's decision as well. Experience tells me that we should shed no tears until after our victory. If we start to mourn the fallen while the battle is still raging, we'll be jeopardizing all our efforts. Now is the time for rest. We'll bury the dead after the last demon has been driven from Canabras. Performed an action that was good. Hey, are we just going to sit here with grim faces? I say we get to know each other a little better, so we have better reasons to toast. Tell me about you and your order, Elan. As stories go, it's not very entertaining. I was born far to the south in Andoran. I lost my parents early, led the life of a simple mercenary, but often questioned the path I had chosen. I'm proud of my sword skills. I enjoy training and drills, and I'm not afraid of battle. But risking my life for coin takes a special mindset to choose that lot with no regrets. You have to want to risk your blood. I saw too many of my friends die, and I wondered if it was worth it. Andoran to the south is a nation of the people governed by the principles of common rule, which grant every citizen a voice. Andoran holds the reins of its own destiny. In the strong hands of its people, it considers itself the birthplace of freedom. So in the end, I decided to choose another path. Now, if I'm going to lay down my life, at least it will be for a good cause. That's how I ended up in Mendev and became a squire for the Houndhearts. It's a small order. By tradition, it never has more than 12 members, and a new member is only knighted after one of the elders dies. We patrol the lands along the Wordstone line and provide aid to travelers and settlers. Unfortunately, death is common among the Houndhearts. I became a full knight 2 years ago after laying my mentor to rest, but I'm content with my choice. My place is among the Crusaders. Have you been serving in the Eagle Watch for long, Janna? I signed up 4 days before the demon attack. Am I lucky or what? Janna lets out an overly boisterous laugh. I'm an apprentice of a famous fencing master from Mivan. Mivon, and I learned a thing or two from him, believe me. I soon got bored of fighting off bandits and getting involved in the petty squabbles of the bickering river kingdoms. I wanted a proper challenge, and you can't find a better place than Mendev. And what do you know, the moment I arrived, the demonic invasion began. My father would say that's no accident. Fate brought me here. From Mivon is one of the more stable of the river kingdoms. It began as a refuge for the outdoorsy sword lords who fled Rossland during the rule of Chorrol the Conqueror. Many sword lords settled there in Mivon, bringing with them the experience and knowledge of the ancient discipline of the sword lords. Warriors from as far away as Garund make pilgrimages to Mivon to study their secrets. To earn the right to stay, the applicant must pass a series of increasingly difficult duels. And we know what Mendev is. How about you, Curl? How'd you end up among the condemned? I just did what everyone else was doing. I grew up in the slums where everyone stole a little or maybe smuggled the guarded stashes, so... Curl stares into his mug gloomily. But I never killed anybody, and I never did anything really bad. I got caught stealing, and when they made me choose between prison and the condemned, well, of course I didn't want to go to prison. I'm not that good a fighter, but as Norgorber is my witness, a thief can also be useful in a war against demons. I've always been a good scout. I can sneak under the nose of any monster. But I don't know where my friends are now. We got separated when the demons rampaged through the city. And again, the Condemned is a military unit made of petty criminals conscripted as disposable soldiers and frontline fodder in the Mendavian Crusades, and Norgorber, also known as the once mortal god of thievery and assassination, as well as a keeper of secrets. He is called the Reaper of the Reputation by some, but he has more insidious titles among worshippers who venerate his other three aspects: Black Fingers, Father Skinsaw, and the Grey Master. He remains an enigma to most, and his true motives are unknown. Many of his own followers remain ignorant of his plans and designs. Norgorber is the only evil god amongst the Ascended. Chin up, friend. Whoever you were in the past, you're our friend now, and a crusader. Your skills will be useful to us, you'll see. How do you all know Sela? I met my noble sister on the road to Canabras. I was returning from the south from my fiancé, and was happy to be in the company of a paladin of Iomade. We said our farewells at the city gates, and I went north, along the road to Dresden, to my orders camp. Elan's face grows grim at the mention of the camp. The demons attacked us there at the same time they struck Canabras, but we managed to fight them off. We hurried to the city's aid and joined forces with the Eagle Watch. All my fellow Houndhearts were wounded during the battle on the streets. I'm the last knight of my order who can still fight. So good to see Sela again. Every loyal heart counts these days. I met Sela at a tavern in Canabras. Before the attack, of course. She was one of the few who would sit at the table with the condemned. Knights usually don't even look at us, but Sela is different. I knew it the moment I saw her. That's what made me notice Sela too, so I sat down to talk to her. I never understood why everyone treated the condemned so horribly, and I still don't. Our Curl is a great lad, so after that night, Sela and I went round the taverns together every day. Mendev is an amazing place. People from all over the world come here, for glory, redemption, or to help those in trouble, and they always find each other. This might be the best place in the world to find like-minded people and friends. That was a toast, in case you didn't notice. Sela, did you call me over just because, or is there something the matter? I didn't just want to talk about today's celebration. You see, Elan is in trouble. I want to help him, and I don't know anyone else in the city I can turn to. His fellow knights were all wounded in battle. Elan shakes his head. Bad idea, sister. I told you. I don't want to bother anyone else with my problems. I need to handle them on my own. Oh, come on. Hiding your sadness from your friends is no way to live. Curl is right. Elzarian helped me find you. Without his help, I'd still be looking for you all over Canabras. So Elan, come on. Stop being so stubborn. Tell me more. The young knight shakes his head. In all truth, I do not wish to impose. My problems are just minor troubles. A paladin of Iomade and her friends certainly have more important things to do, especially now that Canabras has been overrun with demons. If I've learned anything in life, it's that there's nothing minor about good and evil. Seela begins seriously, but then a smile lights up her face. Take the three of you, for example. It seems like all you did was save one cart for some lesser demons. But look how many people are happy now. That feat will never be sung off in songs, but who knows, maybe thanks to this, one joyous hour of peace and rest, the defenders of Canavers will find the strength to protect the city. Seela catches her breath. I talk too much, don't I? Well, Sir Elin, I want to help you, and my reputation as a holy warrior of Iomade won't suffer if it's more of a minor adventure than a glorious feat. The knight sighs and seems a little embarrassed. All right, I'll explain. The life of a crusader has given me more than just a purpose and a chance to serve a righteous cause. When I abandoned the life of a mercenary and came to Mendev, I gained something else I never expected. It's here that I met, may all the ladies here forgive me, the finest girl in all the world. It's a miracle she found any love in her own heart for a bungler like me, but I'm not about to let this miracle go. Not even the demon lord Discari and all his demon army can stand in my way. Luckily, my beloved is now safely away from Canabras. For half a year, I've been getting up my courage to propose to her. I even ordered a ring from Derek Sunhammer, the best jeweler in Mendev. Independent knightly orders live mostly off donations, and I'm not what we would call rich, but I so want to make Kiana happy. Oh, it took me 3 months to find a jewel the same shade as her eyes, and twice that long to scrape together enough money. Master Derek's work was worth it, but I lost the ring during the demon attack, and I'll probably never find a worthy replacement. The ring is most likely still at the Houndhearts camp outside the city. Elon and his friends didn't have time to pack up their camp. First the demons ambushed them, and then they rushed off to help Canabras. I think we should at least go there and check. Not right now, of course, but once the situation in the city is under control. What could we run into at this camp? My friends and I killed 2 large demons attacking the camp, then rode straight to the city, without spending any more time cleaning up the rest of their band. It was only a few imps, but they might still be at the camp. Of course, this was a while ago. Our camp was attacked at the same time as the Wardstone in the main square, and I haven't been back there since. Fine, I will help. Seela puts her hand on your shoulder. Thanks for agreeing to help. Elon is a good man and a true knight, and I think the world should repay those who are so devoted to doing good. Let's help him so he can propose to his beloved the way he wanted. Houndheart campsite has been revealed. Seela, I hope you can convince Erebeth to let me go with you when you do this. I don't want to be parted from my friends. Of course, if the League of the Inspiring Cart has come together in this dark hour, we must continue onward together. That's pretty hilarious. Inspiring Cart, they saved that cart of beer. Awesome. Let's check our journal. We haven't checked this in a while. We can show completed. Let's see. We have to go to Horgus's mansion with Camellia. After hiring reliable bodyguards, Horgus set off for his mansion. What could compel this man to risk his life to return to his ravaged home? The answer to that question lies in the ancestral seat of the Worms. There's spies among our ranks. We have to purge the demons from the Tower of Estrad. The bulk of the demon forces guarding the Tower of Estrad will be going on the assault against the Defender's Heart. Once they are dead, the Crusaders will have the perfect opportunity to purge the tower of the remaining enemy forces. It is not time to attack the tower yet. The burning city. We have to find the storyteller. The Crusaders are seeking the advice of a strange elf who calls himself the Storyteller. If he is still alive somewhere in the ruins of Canabras, he must be found at all costs. Visit the Blackwing Library. A common cause. Gather allies for the attack on the Grey Garrison. How many people are there still alive in the city who can hold a weapon or cast a spell? Potential allies may be found in the most unlikely of places. The Thieflings have joined the Crusaders. A stay of execution, be prepared. Who knows when the demons will deal the final blow to the Defender's Heart. The next wave of attack could have unexpected consequences, and not only for the Crusaders barricaded in the tavern, but for the city at large. The Outcast. We haven't read this at all. Some representatives of elven kind are arrogant, believing themselves to be superior. Oh wait. Right, talk to Forn. We can do that here. Alzarian met Kaelessa, but trusted her words and let her go. It is unlikely the hunter Forn will be pleased to hear this. Cold waters. Visit Jerna and Chili Creek. This little fishing village off the bank of the Selin River has been without a priest for many years, but now Jerna, the young cleric of Erastil, is sailing to their salvation. He is certain that a warm welcome awaits him, and he even invited the commander to visit him in his new home, wait for the liberation of Canabras. Feud of the Faithful. We didn't read this at all. Among the topics guaranteed to provoke a reaction at the dinner table, religion certainly produces the most volatile results. Disagreements on this subject can rile even the most even-tempered dinner guests, let alone ministers of a faith in a war-ravaged city. Holren, prelate and inquisitor of Iomade, believes that Ramian, priest of Desna, should be put down. Ramian's opinion on the matter is quite different, naturally. Can someone help settle this conflict? Okay, so kill Ramian. Prelate Holren will not rest until Ramian is dead, and knowing the prelate, it is unlikely he will be satisfied even after that, or try to convince Holren to leave Ramian in peace. Ramian naively believes, or puts on a convincing show of believing, that his conflict with the prelate can be resolved by peaceful means. Why does it not say to find his partners, or is that something different? Maybe that's an errand? Maybe. Wow, there's a lot of them. Starward Gaze. Oh, here we are. Sometimes there is even less unity to be found among that league of gods that call themselves good than among squabbling demon lords. The Canabras Inquisition, serving Iomade, the bringer of light, has turned against the followers of Desna, the goddess of luck, travels, and dreams. Sometimes a fateful choice must be made when you least expect it. Find out what happened to the missing Desnan adepts. A group of Desnan adepts have been accused by the Canabras Inquisition of trying to steal the Wordstone. They managed to escape their pursuers and are now in hiding. Whatever drove these conspirators to do what they did, they should be found. Find Aranka, the Desnan singer. The beautiful bard Aranka has found refuge somewhere in the city, among friends or devotees. She is unlikely to give herself away, but she can be found by looking out for signs of a highly talented singer and musician. She might be with that theater troupe. Alright, that's the Wordstone Legacy. Then there's companion quests. We finished 2. An Eagle Watch, find Janet Aldori, Sealess friend. It says, first of all, the events in Canabras led to the creation of the League of the Inspiring Cart. Who knows what adventures lie ahead for this merry band and whether its members will still be laughing when it's all said and done. Find Jana, an Eagle Watch fighter and Sealess friend Jana Aldori went missing during a demon attack. Irabeth would appreciate any information about her. On the day of the celebration, Seela parted with Jana Aldori at the market square in Canabras. Yeah, we finished this though. Stolen Moon. The Moon of the Abyss, which originally belonged to the Jefto family, has ended up in Woljif's keeping. Whether this is justified is debatable, but nevertheless, Woljif has held on to what he claims is his. In the criminal underworld, that is enough to consider him the rightful owner by law, insofar as people of that ilk understand the concept of law. Alright, these are new. More than nothing. Many discoveries are made by pure accident. No one knows where the thirst for knowledge may lead the brave scientist and tireless explorer Nenio to greatness or insignificance, to enlightenment or disappointment, to the world's salvation or its destruction. Talk to Nenio. The great, by her own assessment, researcher Nenio has agreed to take on a new companion. It is impossible to say where this acquaintance will lead, but it is clear that the first experiment will hardly be the last. And then the League of the Inspiring Cart. In true paladin spirit, Seela gladly lends a helping hand to anyone who needs it. On this occasion, a young knight, Elan. During the demon attack, he lost an expensive ring, a gift for his fiancée. In the grand scheme of things, this can hardly be considered a serious problem, but surely even minor requests for help should not go unheeded. Visit the abandoned Houndheart's camp. Elan and his friends rush from their camp to aid Canabras during the demon attack. When the city is no longer in danger, there will be time to visit the camp. The ring must be there. Then we have quite a few errands, all that we completed. The divided city, this errand is complete. According to Anevia, there's a place to cross in the market square, the divided city. Out on parole, Woljif, a thief languishing in the defender's heart. Right, we freed Woljif. Days of strife. It is possible that the disturbed dreams and fatigue even after sleep is all simply the body's reaction to everything that is happening, but still it's worth asking the advice of a priest in the defender's heart. We did that. Secret passage. The Grey Garrison can be reached via an underground passage that starts near the Temple of Iomade in Cannabis Square. This information is worth checking out, and no better time for a banquet. Count Darren Arende's servant begs for aid. The master and his house guards are locked inside a mansion that's under attack by demons. Yes, I was looking for this all throughout the market square. Count Darren Arende's servants begs for aid. Right. Okay, so if we don't show the completed, this is what we got so far. Quite a list. So, that said, guys, I'm not going to level up Nanio yet, but we could talk to her. We could also talk to Ember because... Oh, Nanio's up there because we did not talk to Ember yet. Back here. Oh, we could probably talk to Erebeth too, or Erebeth. And we can hire Halor's dudes, but first let's talk to Erebeth. Erebeth rubs her red and tired eyes. Any success? How's the city? I found Janet Eldori like you asked. Yes, thank you. It's good to have her back. We need every fighter we can get. Erebeth frowns. I suppose it's asking too much to want fighters that are sober as well. I have to go. Go, man. I'm going to keep you safe. So I think, guys, let's see how much time has passed. 21 minutes. I think we should have Halor join us. He's got a picture. It is good to see you. What can I do for you? Would you like me to renew your forces with excellent fighters? Do you know anything about a Pathfinder named Finian Dismar? Halor rubs his chin. Let me think. Dismar. I've definitely heard the name before. Of course you have. I'm a Pathfinder too. So, you're the chief in these lands now. What about Lady Auri? When I left for the wound, she had just taken up the position. Halor examines the talking weapon and chuckles sadly. I'm afraid our Ori perished during the Third Crusade. Yes, now I remember. Finian Dismar went missing in the wound at the end of the Second Crusade. His name has been on the list of the fallen for a while. Here I am, alive and well. Write in your list that I'm back, and I'll soon file a detailed report about everything that happened to me. Finian's voice is full of joy. I knew it was a misunderstanding, but now everything will return to normal. I need to write to my folks. They probably think I'm dead too. Halor shakes his head sadly. Poor lad, but such is the fate of a Pathfinder. We face the unknown, but sometimes the unknown wins, and our minds cannot take it. I need brave and experienced fighters. You can rely on my lads, but you'll have to pay them. 8,000 is their standard rate. Why did that go up? It was 4,500. That amount is unacceptable. Oh, and it's probably just to make a mercenary, like a free create a character. Oh, that's not one of the story companions. I see. Let's just say that amount is unacceptable. I'm sorry, but the Society has established universal rates to avoid competition between Pathfinders of different countries. I have to go. Good luck. Watch your back. Only trust your closest friends. The enemy is cunning and treacherous. So we don't actually have to hire his fighters. That's if we just want to replace a story companion with our own creative companion, which we may tinker with as time goes on. What if Canopus isn't the only city overrun? What if this is how it all ends? Let's talk to Vasily, see if he's got any new information. Actually, let's look at his scrolls he's selling. Scroll of Raised Dead, 6,000. Serious wounds, he's got many good scrolls of healing. That lesser extend meta magic rod. Natural armor, ring of protection. We don't have anything like that. Braces of the wizard. He's got some good stuff down here. Icy protector. Oh, right. Does Camellia... Where's Camellia? Does Camellia have the icy skin? I think we gave her that. So this icy protector, guys... The ring grants the wearer cold resist 10, but if the wearer has the ice plant hex, which she does, it grants them +2 natural armor bonus to AC. That would be amazing. Another 2 AC for Camellia, making her quite the formidable attacker. You have to be under the Death Ward spell there. It's worth 10,000. Holy Smite, Order's Wrath. Higher level kits. Different ingredients. First aid kits. Let's buy 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You know, they're no weight, so let's buy 10 of them. Different protection. Wand of Bless. We haven't used that yet. Different protection scrolls. Undeath to Death. Veil of Positive Energy. Get a +2 sacred bonus to AC, +2 sacred bonus on saves. These greater curses are awesome, but I don't think they can be necromancy. Woljif can use... Oh, he can scroll them. He can write them down, but they're level 8. And it's caster level 15, so he wouldn't be able to, like, use it more than once. We would just have to use it once or write it down. Either way. Wow. Summon monster 5. Caster level 9. Barkskin, Bless. Really good spells and stuff. I can use it, but I can't write down Barkskin. Ember can't use it. Nenio can't use it. Well, she can use it with the DC check. We don't have any Blood Ragers. Daredevil boots. Can we put Daredevil? Oh, can't be equipped. Darn. And there's nothing else. Let's just go through this list though for once to see if there's anything that the horse can actually use. For some reason can use the Guardian of Life. Oh, a necklace. Equipped around the neck. Somehow use Braces of the Wizard on wrist. That's pretty cool. Armor bonus of +2. Just as though they're wearing armor and +3 confidence. Oh, they're 12k. I thought they were cheaper. Wear this though for 2,000. But so can other peeps. But actually Magdalar is really important to us. I think I'll grab that. Maybe give it to Magdalar. And lesser extend spells. Not right now. Let's see. What is Sela wearing that's so much better than the half plate +1? Banded mail +1. Huh. Fair enough. Hide armor +1. She's got the Crypt Raiders armor. We experimented with the hide armor on her. It could be better for her. Makes her lighter, but she loses that bonus to AC for undead. Woljif just wears no armor, nor does Lan. He's got those bracers. Nenio. Wait, Woljif's got all bracers +2. Lan's got bracers +1. We can part with those maybe. And give them to Magdalar and see what happens. A lot of non-armor wearing folks. Nenio, I don't know if she can wear armor yet. Ember seems like she can't. Magdalar. And then me, I've got the unbending armor. DR3 piercing. Wow, I look cool. Alright, cool. Let's make a deal. Boom. Now, Let's take these bracers off because he never gets attacked. He's always shooting his bow. So if we go to Magdalar, whose AC is only... Wow, it's 19. That's not terrible. But if we give him these... 20 and 18, son. Now if I give him this... Will it work? 21 and 19. His touch is terrible, but that is really nice. Oh, it doesn't show on him. Why not? Show default equipment? Darn. I guess they'd have to do it for every animal and stuff, but he's got a better armor class than me. He does more damage than me. Got a way better attack rate. Yeah, I think we'll go with that. Although Woljif could really benefit from... Woljif will get that ring of protection +1. Perfect. Perfect.
Shall not fail.
Yeah, we'll grab that ring of protection +1. Monk. Still leaves us with 3,700 to play with, and this improves Woljif, who seems to always be in the front lines. Or do we want to give that to Camellia? Camellia's got a really good armor. Woljif can use a little bit. Give him a shiny ring. 18, 13, 16. Perfect. And the D&M. And the silken threaded tellier. Quiver of cold iron. Okay. So why did I not want her? Oh yeah, because the +2 insight bonus to AC against undead. That's pretty significant. So their armor is taken care of, and like I said, it's pretty much just me left for wearing armor. I can equip medium armor, but it functions much the same as normal armor does, meaning that I get a 20 arcane spell failure chance because it's medium armor. In light armor, the penalty goes away. Alright, so cool. So we're pretty decked out right now. Let's see. Nothing to really talk about other peeps with. Kiano.
I'm gone.
Guess we could talk to Stein. Whoa, Ember's in my room. Stein? I already asked all this. Talk to Ember. Where's Nenio again? Oh, up on the stage. No, we need to keep stuff on us. Talk to Ember. The elf in front of you is young, still an adolescent by the standards of their long-lived folk. A childish, carefree smile plays on her face, and her wandering eyes linger on you for just a moment before darting off again into the distance. Terrible scars cover her body, and a few of her fingers are missing. A crow sits on her shoulder, observing you with its clever black eyes. Tell me about yourself. Well, they call me Ember. I used to live in the River City, and now I walk with you. That's my story. River City is Canabras. Why do they call you Ember? I've had many names. When I was little, Mom and Dad called me Dove or Cricket or Kitten. Dad called me his Ray of Sunshine. And when my mom was cross, she called me by a long name, a grown-up one. I can't remember it, no matter how hard I try. Then, when I came to live in the River City, the good people called me different funny names, like Ember or Torch or Smoky. I don't know why. They called me Bird Brain because I have a crow. They called me Lucky 7 because of my fingers. She raises her hands. The middle finger on her right hand and the two smaller fingers on her left are missing. They sometimes called me grilled meat and said I was stupid, but I didn't feel hurt. I mean, they're right, I really am silly. They didn't mean to hurt me. I like ember, it's a good word. Embers are like people. On the outside, they're gray and cold like stones, but they're warm inside. You can blow on them and they'll start a fire to help you survive a cold night. And that's wonderful, isn't it? Ember it is. She's fascinating. Where are you from? Far away, from the flower country. The girl gestures vaguely off into the distance. It's so beautiful there. Everywhere there's flowers blooming, golden towers, and waterfalls. And everyone is like me with pointy ears. There's no round-eared people, no short ones, no horned heads. We live there together, me and Mom and Dad. Mom and Dad argued a lot. Dad used to say that all the good people should go on the crusade and fight the demons. And Mom said he was silly because it was so far away and none of our business. And that he shouldn't abandon his child. She meant me. But he didn't abandon me. He took me along. He said I was born the same year that the hole to the demon world opened. He said it was a sign that I would be one of the heroes who close it. Of course I'm not a hero, but I'm here anyway, helping as much as I can. Where did you get your scars? It happened by accident. My dad and I came sailing down the river to join the crusade. Dad said that all the good people were going to the world wound to heal it. He said that the crusaders were the best people in the world, and together we were going to win. But when we arrived at the river city, the crusaders got everything mixed up. They thought my dad and I were bad and decided to burn us at the stake. Dad died, and I cried so loudly that one good night realized it was all a big mistake. He started yelling at the other crusaders, even the one in charge, and then walked right into the fire and got me out. The others wanted to stop him, but he took out his sword and scared them away. The kind knight took me to a healer. I later learned that while the knight was pulling me from the flames, he himself was burned so badly that he died not long after. But I'm still alive. A few fingers missing and my skin is funny. I've lived in the River City ever since. I never had my own house, but I had many friends. And then the demons came and I met you. And you know what happened after that. Wow. Is it really so easy for you to forgive them? I'm not sure I could be so merciful. No one can say how much good or evil they have in them. No one can see into their own soul. Ember smiles and tilts her head. Her inquisitive look wanders over your face as if she's trying to look into your soul. No one knows until it's time to check. Performed an action that was good. We're 38 minutes in, so we'll keep going. Do you worship any deity? Any deity? The girl shakes her head with an unwavering smile. Dad taught me to pray to Iomade. He said she was a kind goddess, and she called people to crusade against evil. The knights who burned my dad and me worshipped her too. They even lit the fire with a prayer to her, and then did nothing to help us. But then one kind knight, alone, without any gods, changed his mind and saved me. I think the gods are the same as us. They don't understand anything, and they're scared of everything, so they hurt themselves and the rest of us. People worship the gods only because they're afraid of being responsible for themselves. And the gods listen to the praise, and they become smug and arrogant, and begin to believe that they're better than us, but they're no better. They're silly sinners just like the rest of us. Sometimes I pray to the gods, different ones, the good ones, the bad ones. I ask them to stop fighting and hurting each other. I don't know if they ever hear me, but if they do, I mean, the knight who wanted to burn me, he was able to change his mind and do a good deed. If he can change, maybe Baphomet can too. How did you survive on the streets? Yeah, I don't know about that one. The elf shrugs. There are many good people in the River City. When I sang for them in the street, they'd often give me coins or bread, or sometimes even clothes. I shared everything with the other homeless, and they showed me where it's safe to sleep, where I could get out of the rain and cold, where I could find discarded things. When the demons destroyed the River City, I looked for my friends, but I found no one. They probably all died. The homeless have no supplies or weapons or basements to hide in. And the knights won't protect them either. Knights are like gods, so self-important. They're saving the world after all. What do they care about the homeless? Still smiling, the girl shrugs. Where do your magical powers come from? These tricks, I have them from my grandma. She used to be my father's grandma, and before that, his father's. I've never seen her myself, but she's very clever and kind. When I lived on the street, sometimes she left food for me or a blanket in the winter. Sometimes I feel her stroking my hair as I fall asleep, but if I open my eyes, there's no one near. She also sent me soot. She scratches the crow's beak and the bird grumbles happily in response. She tells Soot how to do different tricks, and Soot teaches me. Succeeded at a lore religion check. It appears that Ember doesn't know who exactly gives her these powers, but you can guess from her words that her patron is Andaletta, a powerful Archon, one of the Imperial Lords, also known as Grandmother Crow. Huh. Thank you for your answers. Oh, not at all. I really didn't tell you anything. I have to go. So go. The elf watches you with a radiant smile as you leave. So I'm going to save it here, guys, and say thank you for joining me. There goes her crow, Soot. I hope you enjoyed episode 50. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy, guys, please go ahead and hit the like button, aka give the video a thumbs up. You can also leave a comment as well. Those are just 2 ways to let me know that you'd like to see more, and thus more will get made. And we're starting another run of the Defender's Heart. So next time, guys, we'll finish up talking to Ember. Shouldn't take too long. We will go talk to Nenio as well. Go report to Forn about what happened with Kaylessa. And check the basement to see if there's anything else down there that we need to concern ourselves with. And basically, we'll probably check in with our party members just to see if there's anything new they have. I doubt there'll be much. So after that, we will just head back out and I guess I can't look at a map further out. But yeah, we'll talk to Ford and maybe Anevia, see if there's anything with her. I guess we can't look at a different map though. I was gonna look at the world map. We'll probably go to find the storyteller next, maybe. Oh, look at this. It's a creature bestiary. Anyway, do come back next time, guys. I hope to have you watching the next episodes as well. And yeah, we'll do all that next time, or even beyond if we don't get to it fully next time. And like I said, we'll head out and get into some adventures. So, do stick around. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I invite you to subscribe and hit the notification bell, but only if you'd like to. And yeah, do come back next time, guys, because this is 50. Here's to the next 50, and the 50 beyond that. Who knows, right? All right. Catch you next time. Be well, live well, stay well. Much love, peace, and joy. So long for now.